Hey guys, Brandon Bassett here with Bassett BTV. And have you ever wondered how the guys on the bikes and the mountain bikes and all that, how they get that crazy footage, how they make these weird angles, and how they get all these good videos while they're riding their bikes? Well, I'm here to give you some pointers. I'm going to show you how, I'm going to show you why, I'm going to give you some different ideas. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about the Insta360 camera, the 360 effect that it gives, and how to install the mounts for the 360 on your bike. So this bike specifically is an Aventon level 2 bike. I have the front mount that goes on the handlebars, and I also have the rear mount which goes into the seat, underneath the seat of your bike. This is a very simple process. The handlebars are going to be a little bit trickier because we do have to move some things since the Aventon does have the center of the LED in the center of the bike handle. The mount goes to the center of the bike, so we're going to have to move that around a little bit. You're going to have to adjust some things. It's not really difficult. I'm going to walk you step by step and give you some different views of things. Hope you enjoy this. So first thing I'm going to do is start off with the back one. It's very simple, very easy. You can find these mounts right here. You'll find them on the Insta360 website. You can find them on Amazon. They have an account there. Basically, all it is these two little grooves that go around your post here, and they close and they screw down and it straps to it. It's very simple, very easy, very to do. It will come with this rod that'll attach your 360 to it. It does screw off, so you don't have to worry about traveling with it. You can also take this on and off depending on if you want to or not. But the first thing you're going to do is it'll come with these tightened down. First thing you'll do is loosen these knobs here. You'll take them and loosen them up so that way you can get them off, and you'll slide down and they'll just pop open. Then you'll take it, and you want this screw end here to be facing the back of the bike, and all you're doing is taking it and putting it on your pull holder here, and you're going to take your piece that flops down and you're going to slide it over the post, and you're going to take these little swivels here and pull them down and tighten them. You might have to loosen a couple depending on how wide your post is, and then you tighten it down and you can adjust it. You can move it. Let's say you wanted a video of outside of the bike, let's say from the side. You can turn this to the side and it could shoot out this way. You do the opposite, turn this way, it'll shoot out this way. You do it to the back and it'll shoot out to the back of it. All depends on how you want your mount to be. We'll do the back of it just because that's what I'm more familiar with this one. So what we'll do is go ahead and you'll turn these knobs, and what it does, it's compressing these two side pieces against that post. You do have to monitor the seat. So when you do put this mount right here on, it has a swivel knob here that you can adjust the height and level of this mount. So as you see, this is the pole here. As you see, this is the pole here. You can either go up against the seat or you can go down. If you do have a bag sitting here, then you more likely will go up. If you do, say you want to go to the side, all you have to do is loosen these up a little bit. You don't have to take it all the way off. Just loosen a little bit, and you can literally just take this and turn it to the side. And now it's facing towards me. It's very convenient, very quick and easy. You don't have to take everything off, put everything on. You just go ahead and twist it where you want it to be. You can have it off to the side. You could have it off to the back. You can have it in front of you if you wanted to. If you want it in the middle of you, it's that easy. So you put it where you want. You go ahead and tighten it down. It doesn't have to be too snug. Tighten down and see, there's no play in that. You go ahead and adjust where you want it, and then you tighten down your swivel back here, and there you are. So one thing I do recommend is you can upgrade your stick here, your mount. So it comes with this little, it's like maybe a 10-inch, 12-inch pole here. So what I normally do is I upgrade it to one of the extendable selfie sticks, because it does have the 1/4-inch screw on the bottom, and all you do is the same scenario. You just screw it on there. You screw that on, and so what I have on mine is, you see, I have a 360 swivel here. so I can turn it kind of however I want. If I want this, because sometimes when you lock these cameras down, the screen will be facing down, and you can't turn it enough to see it in the front. I've bought this 360 little swivel here, and it has helped me turn this without having to move my stick or my camera. Because what I have on my camera is a quick disconnect right here, and this quick disconnect is attached to by one of the quick connect screws. Basically what my camera does, it just sits and connects right here to the top of this, and you can use this and it can extend. So you're not getting that 12-inch look anymore. You're bringing this up, you're bringing it out, and you're getting a different angle than you would before. You can extend this. This is all the way out. So this is me, right? That'd be me riding the bike with the camera here, getting the 360 effect of me. Like I said, and you can adjust this and you can loosen it. And say you're gonna look weird, but if you want to, you can slide this to the side. You gotta loosen all of them. You can slide this down, basically, swivel this down, and you can slide this out to the side. And basically, what you have now would be a side view of you. You could bring it in closer if you needed to. If you wanted a closer view of you. That's one of the good things about this extendable stick is you can pretty much put it wherever how far and how close you want. With the one it comes with, you can only go as far as this can go. Just a little 10, 12-inch stick. This thing is you could use also for the front or the back. It doesn't matter because it does have that swivel. So that's pretty much the back one. That's how it's installed. So the front one is pretty much the exact same thing. You'll have your two mounts that go around your handlebars, and then these will close up, and then this will tighten down the clamps for the bars. Your swivel's in the front right here where your stick goes, and loosen that, and this kind of swivel is how you want to swivel. So when you are installing this mount on this bike in particular, this LED screen right here is in the center of the bike. So what you're going to have to do is remove the light. You're going to have to take the light and the housing off, and you're going to have to loosen up these, where are they? You're going to have to loosen up these two little Allen heads that are on top that hold this screen on, and you're going to have to slide it either to the right or to the left. It all depends on which way you want to mount it. I also have, as you can see, this is my quad lock phone case mount that I use, so I also had to adjust in order to get this to fit. What I had to do is move it to the right of the handlebars, and then also leave enough room to fit these here. So if you look closely, there's a mount to the top up here for a GoPro. There's a mount at the bottom for the GoPro, and you can use these mounts right here for your light. All you need is one of these. This is basically your basic GoPro mount screws, and it'll go through and into to hold your light. And this will also hold your GoPro. Let's say if you're running a GoPro with 360, which I used to do, so I get different views, different angles. It's one of your options for mounting your 360 on your Aventon. It took me some time to figure out how I wanted this to go. I did add a handlebar adjustment on this, so the centerpiece on this is a little bit taller, a little bit longer, so my cords are a little bit tighter. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to open this up, and you're going to go ahead and slap it in there underneath your LED screen, and I have one underneath the LED screen and one on the side of the LED screen. And you'll slide it in there, and then basically what you're going to do is hold this up, and you're going to tighten one side down a little bit just to get it snug. Do the same thing for the other side. What you'll find out is this LED screen is in the way, so you're going to have to maneuver this a little bit to get it where you want it to be. It is a little tight, so some of this will be hitting certain things. Like I said, get it snug, and from here you can kind of adjust how you want it to be. You can slide it to the right, you can slide it to the left. If this is still loose, I'd recommend loosening all of this up and moving it how you want it to look, and then tightening it down. Makes it a lot easier. So basically what you're looking at is this is your Insta360 mount for your 360. This is your level. This is your handlebar adjustment right here, and then these two silver screws right here are your screws for your LED screen. So you loosen these two up, and then you'll loosen up your mount, and you'll be able to maneuver how this wants to work. Because more than likely, you're going to leave your handlebar mount in the center because that's where you want it to be. So you're going to have to maneuver everything else to figure out where you want it to go. So once you got it where you are, you can kind of maneuver this where you want it to be. Like I said, you can mount a GoPro here, but you're going to be looking at the stick, which is a bad thing. You can mount the GoPro down here, which kind of gets that lower view. I stopped running the GoPro mostly just because the 360 gets that 360 effect. So I normally go and level this out pretty much right in the center, or right where enough where I could turn these without it hitting anything. So you'll go ahead and tighten it down. As you tighten this down, it'll clamp down. It'll get harder to turn. I usually make them flush with the handlebar so that way I ain't got to worry about hitting them with anything. And there you go. That thing is on there. From here, as you can see, your light is just a little light with a hole. Normally, what I do is I mount it right here. Mount it right here to the side so that way you get it here. You can't put it in the middle because this centerpiece, this piece here is too fat to fit here. You can do different things with it. You can figure out which way you want to go. You can mount it to the side on a whole separate piece if you want to. But I go right here and I just mount it right there. And one thing to note is that when you take this off, that sometimes these little mounting screws for the GoPros are too short. So you'll probably have to go out and buy a 1/4 inch longer screw for it. I just went with the basic screw because I'm never expecting to move this light anywhere. It's just going to stay here. So I'll go ahead and put it on, slide it down. I'll go ahead and tighten it up. What you do is you make it a little bit snug so that way you still have some room for it to play. The more you tighten down, the tighter it gets. It's not the best thing in the world, but it is a bike light. It doesn't move, it doesn't rattle, it does what it needs to do. Like I said, it's a little tight, so I can adjust it still where I need it to be while I'm riding it. After this is done, you're pretty much done with it. You tighten all your Allens up and you're good to go from there. Either you'll take this little itty bitty one, put it in the front, and you can mount it up there, and you can loosen this, and basically what you have is different views. You could go downwards, get like a tire view. You go upwards, get a high up top view, or straight ahead. Remember, this is a 360 camera, so you're getting a 360 effect of everything. Depending on where you want it is depending on your angle of the film you're getting. Like I said, this is the short version. This is the itty bitty one that it comes with. I recommend getting the selfie stick. You can take the selfie stick just like the back, put it on the front, and this turns in from a little 12-inch extension all the way to as high as you want it to be. And you can get different angles, you can get different views, and from here, you know, just like before, you can bring it downwards, and you can get that bottom of the tire view now because it's longer, and it makes it more interesting because you're closer to the road, you're closer to the ground, and you get that interesting effect that you don't get from anywhere else. And then you can go as high as you want. You go way up here, and you're getting a view from you from above down below you riding the bike, which is interesting. Or like I said, all the way straight out. It all depends on your preference of angle you're looking to get. Like I said, I have the 360 swivel on here so I can turn it. Then I have the quick disconnect so I can just pop the camera right off and you're done and good to go. And basically you'll mount that like that, and there you go. You're done. So right now you're on the front of my bike and you are not extended out at all. And this is the view you'll get. Not bad, right? Yeah, it's okay. So let's see. So now you're extended all the way out. You're pretty much all the way out in front of me as far as you can go. What do you think? Any better? With that 360 effect on it. This is the view you'd get. So let's say you wanted a tire view. This is the tire view you would get. Not bad. It's a different view. Views you don't really get normally. All right, guys, what you think? Now you're above me. Think that's an interesting view? It's a different view. Get a 360 effect way up there. How's it going? Man, you're up there. You know, this is just as high as you go. And then, look, I can bring you down. You're right in front of me. Just think, not bad. Still getting a 360 effect. You're in my eyes though, you know, so it's a little different. So now you're behind me. This will be the view you get from behind me, straight out. Getting on the bike with it extended out like this is a little bit difficult. So I'd recommend not extending it all the way out yet. But this is what it looked like if you were to put the 360 behind you. This is the view you'd get. All right, so now you're facing straight down. You are literally straight parallel with the bike. This is the view you'd get. You pretty much extended almost all the way out. Not all the way out, but this is the 360 view you'd get. Not a bad view. Let's say you're looking to get a back view of yourself. And this will be your side view. So this is you straight out to the side of me. What you think? Could it work? Possibly. You get 360 view, so you're getting, everything on that side, everything below, everything on top. You're getting the side view of you, which is different. All right, so now you're on right side of me, towards the bottom. Hanging out to the side. This is the view you'd get. So instead of having your selfie stick in your hand going like this, trying to get a good view, you're mounted to it. And now you don't have to worry about it because it's getting the view for you. And like I said, I could bring you closer or I could bring you farther. It all depends on what angle you're looking at. It'd be the same for the left side. This would be the same exact angle, but on the opposite side. Not a bad idea. So now you're to the right of me. What do you think? So that's how I install my Insta360 on my electric bike here, the Aventon Level 2. I hope this helped you out, and I hope this gave you some information that you didn't have before. Like I said, this will give you different angles, different views, different ways of seeing things. Maybe it'll give you something different than the creator that's already creating things. I've had this for a year, and I've been playing with it, and I've learned a lot. Don't get me wrong. I don't know a lot of stuff, but right now I know a good amount, and this 360, if you're looking for different effects, different looks, they just upgraded their studio to make it more interesting, more familiar with everybody, like what everybody has. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked it. I'm Brandon Bassett with Bassett BTV, and I hope you have a good day, and I hope you're having a blessed day, and go out and bike ride, go enjoy the outdoors. Wintertime's pretty much disappearing, and springtime's here, and let's enjoy the times. Have a good one.